Chapter 9
Macromedia Flash 8. Flash is a powerful animation software that is used for creating cartoons, games, videos, animations, and interactive web pages. You can easily and quickly create animations of all types. Starting Macromedia Flash 8. Click on Start button, All Programs, Macromedia, Macromedia Flash 8. The flash screen appears. Click on Flash File under Create New section to open the Flash document. Flash Interface. The Macromedia Flash 8 interface has the following components. Title bar. It displays the name of the currently opened file. Menu bar. It is used for easier access to different program features. Stage. The stage is white rectangular drawing board where you can create animations, graphics, and do all your work. Work area. It refers to the light gray area around the stage. It is used to keep your objects until you want to appear them on stage. Tools panel. It contains all necessary tools for drawing. It is divided into 4 parts, that is Tools, View, Colors, and Options. Tools section. It contains tools for drawing and selecting objects. View section. It contains tools for zooming and panning the application window. Color section. It is used to color the shapes using stroke and fill color picker. Option section. It shows modifiers for the currently selected tools. Timeline. It represents a simple mode of visualization. It organizes and controls the content of a document in frames as well as in layers. It consists of 3 components, that is layers, frames, and the playhead. Frames. A little rectangular cell that appears on the timeline is known as frame. Animations are created with the help of these frames. Layers. A layer contains its own timeline with endless frames. The active layer is indicated with the pencil icon next to a layer name in the timeline. When we open a new Flash document, by default it contains only 1 layer. You can add more layers as per your requirement. Playhead. It indicates the current frame displayed on the stage. Property Inspector. The Property Inspector displays the properties of the selected objects. Some of the properties are stroke color, fill color, stroke height, and stroke style. Setting document properties. To set the frame rate, color, background, and ruler units, use the following steps. Step 1. Click File, New. The New Document dialog box appears. Select the Flash file. Click OK. Step 2. Select Modify, Document. The Document Properties dialog box appears. Make the desired changes with the help of Document Properties dialog box. Using Flash tools. Line tool. It allows creating straight lines in a quick way. To draw a line, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click Line tool. Step 2. Change the stroke color, style, and height from the Property Inspector as per your requirement. Step 3. Click and drag the mouse until you reach the desired end point. Pen tool. It is used to create precise path like straight line and smooth curves. After drawing a line or path, you can adjust the angle, length, and slope of the curves. To draw a path, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click Pen tool. Step 2. Click on the stage to set the initial point. Keep clicking again and again to set more points according to your requirement. Flash automatically connects the path as you set them. You can leave the path open or create a closed shape. You need to double-click the last point or click the pen tool to complete an open path. To close a path, position the pointer over the first point and click as soon as a small circle appears next to pen tool. Pencil tool. It is used to draw free-form lines. To draw a free-form line, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click the Pencil tool. Step 2. Select desired option from pencil mode, for example, ink. Step 3. Drag the mouse on the stage to draw. Rectangle tool. This tool is simply used to draw rectangles. Use the given steps to draw a rectangle. Step 1. Select Rectangle tool. Step 2. Change the stroke style, stroke color and fill color from Property Inspector. Step 3. Drag the mouse on the stage to draw a rectangle. Brush tool. This tool is used to draw thick lines. Use the following steps to draw thick lines. Step 1. Select Brush tool. Step 2. Select the brush size and shape from Tools panel. Step 3. Drag the mouse on the stage to draw. Paint bucket tool. It is used to fill an object and shape with color. Use the following steps to fill the object. Step 1. Draw a shape and click Paint bucket tool. Step 2. Choose desired color from the Property Inspector. Step 3. Click on shape you want to fill. Eyedropper tool. This tool is used to copy the color from one object to another. Select the eyedropper tool, click the line, object, shape and fill from where you want to pick the color. Pointer changes to an ink bottle. Click the line, object, shape and fill on which you want to apply the copied color. Erase tool. It is used to erase anything drawn on the stage. Select the Erase tool and drag the mouse over the image to erase. Text tool. It creates a text in the place where we click. Use the following steps to add text. Step 1. Select Text tool. Step 2. Select the desired font, font size, text color from the Property Inspector. Step 3. Click on Stage and start typing the text. Selection tool. It is used to select things drawn on the stage. It is most used tool among all. Two types of selection tools commonly used are Pointer tool and Lasso tool. Pointer tool selects rectangular shapes, whereas Lasso tool is used to select irregular shapes. Free Transform tool. It is used to scale, rotate, compress, stretch, and skew the object or shape. It has 4 options, that is, rotate and skew, scale, distort, and envelope. Follow the given steps to use Free Transform tool. Step 1. Select the object and click on Free Transform tool. Step 2. Select the required option from the Tools palette. Step 3. Click and drag the object to get the desired transformation. Let's understand different transformations. Rotate and skew. Step 1. Select the object and click on Free Transform tool. Step 2. Choose Rotate and Skew from options in Tool palette. Step 3. Drag the corner handle to rotate the object and drag left or right the center handle to skew the object. Scale. Step 1. Select the object and click on Free Transform tool. Step 2. Scale from options in Tool palette. Step 3. Drag the corner handle up and down to scale the object. Distort. Step 1. Select the object and click on Free Transform tool. Step 2. Distort from options in Tool palette. Step 3. Drag the handle to distort the object. Envelope. Step 1. Select the object and click on Free Transform tool. Step 2. Envelope from options in Tool palette. Step 3. Drag the handle to give the desired shape to an object. Importing graphics. You can import clip arts, images or graphics from your computer to Flash. Step 1. Select File, Import, Import to Stage. Import dialog box appears. Step 2. Select the drive and folder. Choose the clip art, image or graphic and click Open. The image will be added to the stage. Grouping objects. Grouping allows us to combine different shapes together as one. To group the shapes, select all the shapes one by one and click on Modify menu and select Group, or press Ctrl+G. Select Ungroup from the Modify menu to ungroup the grouped objects, or press Ctrl+Shift+G. Gradient effect. Gradient effect is given to make the object colorful. You can give a shaded effect also. Steps to give gradient effect. Step 1. Select the Paint Bucket tool. Step 2. Click on Fill Color option from Property Inspector window. The color palette appears. Step 3. Click Color Mixer in the window menu. Color Mixer panel appears. Step 4. Choose Linear or Radial Gradient. Gradient bar will appear. Step 5. Click in the bar to add nodes where you want a color change. Step 6. Double-click the nodes to open the color palette and choose a color for that node. Step 7. You can shift the nodes left or right to adjust the gradient. To remove a color marker, just drag it off the bar. Timeline panel. Timeline is the area on the screen where you work with layers and frames to change a movie's content and animation. A movie is a collection of frames, and timeline is the area in Flash where you configure these frames. Frames control how a Flash document can play over a period of time. Frame. Each layer of Flash movie is divided into frames. A frame represents the content of movie at one moment of time. To insert a frame, press F5. Inserting and deleting keyframes. To insert, click on Placeholder. Click the option Insert Keyframe from Shortcut menu or press F6. To delete, click on the keyframe from the timeline. Click the option Remove Frame from Shortcut menu. Working with layers. A layer is a transparent sheet which contains various objects and can be placed on top of each other. You can add layers, delete layers, and change the position of a layer. Working layer is called active layer. Hiding, showing layer. It is used to hide and show a layer. Lock, unlock layer. When you're working on several layers, you may lock all the layers except active layer to avoid losing track of active layer. Symbols. A symbol is a graphic, image, animation, or button. The use of symbol helps to keep the file size small. There are mainly three types of symbols, that is, graphics, buttons, movie clips. Steps to converting an object into a symbol. Step 1. Select an object on the stage. Step 2. Select Modify. Click Convert to Symbol or press F8. Convert to Symbol dialog box appears. Step 3. Give the name to the symbol. Step 4. Select the type of symbol, that is, movie clip, button, or graphics. Step 5. Click OK. Inserting instances. Steps to insert an instance. Select the window, click Library or press Ctrl+L. It opens the library panel. You will see the symbol you have created in the panel. Click and drag it onto the stage. You can resize, rotate, and move a particular instance. Repeat the process to get multiple instances. Library panel. All the symbols created for a Flash movie are stored in the library. You can drag and drop new instances of symbols from here to your movie. Animation in Flash. Animation is the display of sequence of images in a manner to show movement. There are two types of animations: frame-by-frame animation, animation with tweening effects, motion tweening, and shape tweening. Animation doesn't move an object, it only creates the illusion of movement of an object. Frame-by-frame animation. The basic form of animation is frame-by-frame animation. You need to create the object for each frame to produce an animation sequence. Since unique and different drawing is required in each frame, so it is time-consuming, and movie created in this form takes a lot of disk space. In a frame-by-frame animation, you change the content of each frame manually. Steps to create frame-by-frame animation. Step 1. Select the Text tool from the Tool panel and type T. Set the font size, and color for the text in the Property Inspector. Step 2. Click on second frame on the timeline window. Insert a keyframe by selecting Insert, Timeline, Keyframe, or by pressing F6. Step 3. Click on Stage and type E next to T. Step 4. Similarly, keep on adding keyframes for each letter and type N, D, U, L, K, A, and R. You can change the font size and font color of each letter. Step 5. To play the movie by clicking on the frame on the timeline window. Step 6. Then select Control, Play, or press Enter key. Animation with tweening effects. Motion tween animation. Motion tweening is moving an object from one place to another. Motion tween can also mean changing colors over time. You can implement motion tweening to an object by specifying the first and last keyframe. Flash automatically fills in the frames in between. Steps to create motion tween. Step 1. Select the first frame and draw a shape. For example, a ball, and convert it into a symbol. You can see a blue square around the image. Step 2. Select desired frame, say 25, and insert a keyframe by pressing F6. Step 3. You will see all the frames from 2 to 24 are grey in color, and last frame, that is 25, has a fill with a black dot. It indicates that it is a keyframe. Step 4. Select the frame 25 and move the ball to another location on stage. Step 5. Select any frame between 2 to 24. Step 6. Right-click at the grey area and select Create Motion Tween. Step 7. Play the movie. You will see the ball moving from one place to another. Shape Tween animation. Shape Tween makes a drawing changes into another drawing. There is no need to convert drawing into symbol as it doesn't work in symbols. Steps to create Shape Tween animation. Step 1. Select the first frame and draw an object, say square. Step 2. Select frame 30 and insert a keyframe. Select the object on frame 30 and delete it. Step 3. Draw another object on frame 30, for example, circle. Step 4. Click any frame between 2 to 30 and select Shape from Tween drop-down list in the Property Inspector. Step 5. Timeline window changes into light green color with an arrow appears in between the frames. Play the movie. You will see a square changing into a circle. Let's summarize. Macromedia Flash is a powerful software that is used to make an animated movie. The stages where you add every piece of content to be viewed in a movie. The working layer is called the active layer. Symbols can be a movie clip, button, and graphic. Tweening animation refers to go from one keyframe to another. Animation created by manually changing the content of each frame is called frame-by-frame animation. Animation in which you mention the first and last keyframes is known as tweening animation. Shape tweening doesn't work on symbols.